Ваша екселенција, господја Агелер, ви благодариме што ја прифативте нашата покана и што ги отворивте вратите во амбасадата на САД во Скопје за македонската радиотелевизија.
Vi благодарам, Martin, and thank you so much for coming to the embassy today. I'm delighted to see you and your team, and welcome to the embassy.
Амбасадорке, нашата емисија е утринска, Македонија наутро и нашите работни денови започнуваат многу рано. Како започнува вашиот работен ден? Имате ли некој утрински ритуал што често го практикувате?
Yeah, that's a great question. And first of all, I'm really delighted to be here with you and your audience. This is a very important program because a lot of people start the day with you. And so I'm absolutely thrilled to be a part of that and to start the day with you and your audience today. I do get up pretty early in the morning. I have a dog, so first of all I have to take the dog out. And I like to either have a workout or I, of course, have to read through the news and read through my emails and start the day as informed as I can. So by the time I come into the embassy at about 8:30, 9 o'clock, I hopefully have seen what I need to see to get the day started productively. And then it's just off I go in the day. But the morning is so important in setting the tone also for our days, I think. And it's really important to have a balance of making sure that you gather all the information you need, but also to put yourself in a good kind frame of mind so that you approach the day as positively as you can and with a good attitude and ready for any challenge.
Како изгледа еден работен ден на амбасадорката на САД во Македонија?
Exciting, fun, challenging, very busy. Most of my days are very, very busy. I start pretty early in the morning, and I usually have things that I do in the evening as well. So I have a lot of meetings here. We're very lucky. We have a beautiful embassy, and I have an amazing embassy team that I work with that do wonderful things around this country every day and help prepare me for the various things I do each day. One of the things I do love is getting out of the embassy and meeting with people, talking to citizens, students. Of course, I see many politicians and leaders, but I also love to talk to people living their lives in this country and get a sense of how they feel and what they are looking forward to and what their hopes and dreams are as well. So it's busy and I do all kinds of things. One of the great things about being the American ambassador is we work together with the Macedonian government and Macedonian citizens on the economy, on security, on military cooperation, on security and safety, and building a bright future for this country, because that benefits us all. And so the great thing is I get to do all sorts of things and pretty much every day.
Што беше првата помисла кога дознавте дека ќе бидете амбасадорка во Македонија, со оглед чинам дека пред околу 12 години вие веќе работевте во оваа амбасада, тогаш во одделот за односи со јавноста?
Well, yes, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to serve here before in Skopje, as you say, as their public affairs officer, because I got the chance to study Macedonian. I wish my spoken Macedonian was better, but I'm so grateful that I am able to understand and have simple conversations. I also fell in love with this country and its people and many things about it. Its culture, its heritage, its traditions, its food, its wine. And so it's difficult to properly express what a real honor and privilege it was to be named as the U.S. ambassador to this country, because it's just a remarkable opportunity and privilege for me, and it also allows me to build on both the friendships and partnerships I developed before, and I hope that helps in how I'm able to do my work today.
Какви се вашите впечатоци за нашата земја, за луѓето тука, но и работата во Македонија?
Yeah, listen, the people of this country are so incredibly talented, and let me especially say with great love and respect to my older friends, especially the young people. But the people of this country, one of my most important impressions, and now no longer an impression, but strongly felt belief, is that this is a citizenry that is as welcoming, as generous, as kind, as engaged as any other country I've ever lived in, and more so than most by far. One of the things that I know about, that I have learned from my many friends here, Macedonian friends, is once you are someone's friend, once you are embraced by that person and their family, usually, you're family. You are friends for life. And so one of the truly beautiful things about coming back when I did in November, almost 3 years ago, was having friends here that I had stayed in touch with who still treated me as a member of their family. I know their kids, I know their moms and dads, and it's wonderful to be a part of that because I just got embraced as though I'd never left.
Амбасадорке, ја споменавте македонската кујна. Што е она што најмногу ќе ви недостасува од македонската кујна? А чинам кога ја започнувавте вашата мисија пред 3 години, за прв пат пробавте штипска пастрмајлија.
I love pastramalia, and but I also know I have to be very careful because there is more than one pastramalia in this country, and people feel very, very strongly. So shortly, as you say, right after I got here in 2020, I went to Štip and we got pastramalia, and then shortly after I went to Sveti Nikole. And they were like, our pastramalia is better than theirs. And it's quite a competition in this country. So I have learned as a diplomat that I do not have a favorite. I love all pastramalia. They are different, they're very different, and they are very delicious. And I have to say, there's so much great food in this country. I mean, we could talk for hours about Ivar or Madliđano or any of these other things, but I really do kind of love pastramalia, and I love all the food here. So unfortunately, that's why I have to wake up early in the morning and work out every day.
Како успевате да ги усогласите приватните со работните обврски и имаат ли успешните жени таен рецепт?
You know, I'm not sure it's a secret recipe, honestly. I think it is, it's simply loving what you do and working hard. And I think that that's the, you know, if it is secret, it's secret for men as well. I think we all do best if we love what we're doing, if we wake up every morning excited for the challenges ahead. And frankly, as an American diplomat, I've been asked before, what's it like to be a female diplomat? And my answer is, I don't know, because I've never been a man. So I can't make a comparison. And I think that the key to success for any of us is, as I said, loving what you do, working hard, being willing to do your homework, to try and do the best job that you can. And I think that's true regardless of where you are in your career, whether you're a man or a woman, and where you're working. If you bring enthusiasm, I think that's important.
Тоа е и моето следно прашање. Доколку не бевте амбасадорка, што би работеле?
I have no idea. I feel like this is what I was meant to do right now in my life. And it, I don't know what I would do if I wasn't a diplomat, frankly. It's been, my father was a diplomat. I grew up overseas. My husband is a diplomat. And so I think the fact that I was able to be named as an ambassador is, as I said earlier, a remarkable honor and a true privilege. I would probably find other ways to serve my country in countries that I love, like this one. And so is this the honor of a lifetime to be the American ambassador in North Macedonia? Yes, it is. I'm just grateful for it instead of thinking what else there is out there. I'll get to that later.
Господја Агелер, и за крај на овој наш разговор, кога некој би ве прашал за Македонија што никогаш не ја посетил нашата земја, што би им кажале?
You know, I think that, and if I understand correctly, the closing words about how I feel about this marvelous country.
Yes, about our country.
It's difficult to say because this has been my home now for almost 6 years, which for an American is quite a long while. As I said, it's a country that I love and appreciate. It's a country that I honestly want the very best for this country. And one of the things that makes me wake up every morning energized is to do every single thing I can to make that come true. And there is so much potential here. And I really would love to see all the citizens, and especially the young people, achieve that potential. And we are always here to work with you together to help examine those goals and make sure that we get there together. So I think that would be my closing thought.
Yes. Амбасадорке, ви благодарам за одвоеното време и за гостувањето во Македонија наутро.
Thank you so much, Martin.